Now, the location of the ninth dungeon, again, pretty much, like, this is another one where pretty much, like, the old man actually kind of hints on, like, where the final dungeon is in the second quest. Pretty much, like, I think in the fourth dungeon, he does say something about, like, you know, follow the arrow or something, or, like, you know, the secret is said to be in the arrow, or something to that effect. Pretty much what he means is that, like, yeah, if you follow, like, in the direction of the arrow all the way to, like, you know, the very top and such of the overworld map, then pretty much, like, this is where, that's where you're eventually gonna find Dungeon 9. So let's go ahead and defeat it. And pretty much if I could try to at least get, like, 40 rupees, that'd be fine. If not, then pretty much I'm just gonna try to see, like, you know, if I can complete Dungeon 9 with only just having the blue potion right by my side.
Let's see.
Yep, let's see. Actually, you know what? I know what I can do. Okay. Oh, just barely. Alright, I just needed one more, but you know what? That's okay. I do have one bomb left, so I gotta make this count.
It's a secret to everybody.
Yep, here's your 30 rupees. So, you know what? Alright, just to play it safe, I'm gonna go back down real quick. We'll go ahead and get a extra potion. I don't know, actually no, I think I did blow up that cave. So let me go check and see if I did. And let's see if these guys might also give me a bomb or two. Even just one bomb, like, would be very helpful. Oh, just berries. And I did. Alright. Get the blue potion now. And pretty much, like, yeah. So pretty much like I said, if you already have a blue potion, and all you need to do is just buy this extra blue potion. And there you go, it's a red potion now. Alright, let's go ahead and pretty much finish off Legend of Zelda. So what we're gonna need to do is go all the way up these stairs. And if I mess this up, then like...
And I think it's on the same...
Yep. Oop.
And these centaurs are everywhere.
Yeah, they are. Well, pretty much it makes sense. Like, this is kind of like their homeland in a sort of sense. Hey, well, I gotta make this count, because, like, if I accidentally bomb the wrong spot, then pretty much, like, I'm gonna have to go out and try to find more bombs. Alright, this is where we need to go. And I believe it's right around here. Right here, alright, so this is where Dungeon 9 is. Let's do this.
Here we go.
Pretty much same thing as last time before. If you did not have all 8 pieces of the Triforce, pretty much the old man would just kindly tell you to fuck off and go find the other Triforce pieces. Alrighty.
Oh man, that stupid old man.
Yeah. Okay, now pretty much for this one, pretty much for this one, much like okay, that was my own fault. Pretty much like last time, there are 2 items that you can get from the, from, like, level 9. Pretty much just like, last time, there's one item where, like, you actually definitely do need, and it's something that, pretty much this item that you can actually get, right in the very beginning when compared to the first quest. So, pretty much this is the, path that you need to take in order to, get this mandatory item. And actually, yeah, I don't have any bombs, so...
Oh, there they are!
Yep, there they are. So... Alright, well, luckily I do actually have, like, a potion this time, or at least, like, 2 potions. So, pretty much if I need them, then, which, yeah, pretty much, so far it's looking very likely that I do.
You're probably gonna need it.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, Yeah, the blue ones are extremely aggressive. That's the
Yeah,
bad
okay,
thing about them.
I am actually gonna need some bonds, so I think, so luckily I do know where I can go and grab some. So I have to come back there later. I believe there's one I can grab right around here. And this one I'm gonna want my wand. So yeah, all right. This time we have the blue versions of these guys. I think this is the first time we're actually seeing the blue ones, and yeah, as you can see, they are very fast. So there's our bombs. Now let's go back and get the ring. Actually, not the ring. We're actually not gonna get the ring until like a little bit later.
All right. So we just got the okay.
Yeah. And like I said, yeah, don't walk into your own fire because you can actually get hurt by your fire. Alright, so for this one, you are gonna want the bombs here. And I'm also gonna get my potion ready too for this. Because in this section, this is where the map is, actually. In order to get the map, yeah, you gotta fight this guy.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's packs up a huge punch. So yeah.
Yeah, pretty much it does, and pretty much like, yeah, to make it extra annoying, you also gotta try to dodge the fireballs as well too from the statues. Which actually I'm doing a little bit better. It's a little bit surprising. One more. There we go. Oh shoot! Ah, okay. Actually, you know what? I'll take it. Like, it could have been worse. It definitely could have been worse. I still got the potion, so I'm not really gonna be worried all. Yeah, I'm not really gonna worry all too much on it. And luckily, I did kill it, so at least the map will be there. So yeah, I'm not really gonna be all that salty about it.
And at least the enemies don't respawn. For
Yeah.
now.
Well, at least that's well, actually, that all depends on like the room itself and pretty much like pretty much like, you know, what kind of enemies were you fighting to begin with? Because I know, like, I think, yeah, the wish ropes do make a comeback. So pretty much like, okay, you know what? Yeah, I gotta. So I'm not dying to these guys either. Okay. I'm gonna try to run away. Okay. Oh, I do have to fight him again. Okay. Well, that's alright.
Kind of sucks that you have to refight them again.
Yeah, that's alright.
Like,
you know, at least it's not too hard. At least I got the magical sword for this.
Yeah, this guy's pretty annoying, I'll admit.
Alright, here's the map. And pretty much, like, if you can't tell, this is supposed to be in the shape of Ganon's head. And yeah, alright, so for this part, you are gonna want to have to fight the Wiz Ropes. Because this is where that mandatory item is at. Alright, so that's one.
I usually take my time with them and do one at a time if possible.
Yeah, pretty much, like, you know, I try to do the same thing as well too, which pretty much like in a big open room like this and everything, it's very easy to do. It's pretty much like, you know, when you're in the like other room to where, like, you know, it's very almost like a closed space and everything. It can sometimes be very tricky to do. But pretty much, alright, here we are, the silver arrow. So yeah, like I said, you get these right off the bat as well. So pretty much like, yeah, like when compared to the first quest and everything, like I said, you get these like very early on. But compared to like the next item that we're gonna be getting soon, you will be getting them like differently, or at the very least, you'll be getting them a little bit late, but you still be getting it. But you still be getting the items either way. Okay.
I will say this though, the music is certainly memorable.
It is, like, you know, it is pretty much like, you know, this dungeon music and everything, like, you know. Still very memorable. It is definitely, you know, very memorable, like, to this day and such. And honestly, like, you know, definitely, you know, gives off the vibe that, like, you know, yeah, pretty much, like, you're getting very close towards the end and such, and that like pretty much like pretty much like something big is about to go down. And alright.
These guys.
Yeah. Now, thankfully for these guys, you don't really have to fight them, cause like they don't really like give you too much. Like they literally don't give you anything in the end. So pretty much I would just say skip them. But these guys could actually be helpful. Like if they give you, if they could give you some hearts, that would be helpful. And bombs, so we'll take some bombs.
What were these guys' names? I forgot the name.
Fires.
Fires. Okay.
Yep. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna at least go right over here for now, because I want to try to see if I can get, like, some hearts from these guys as well, too. If I can. Yeah, alright. I'll at least take that one heart, and, yeah, why not? I'll grab an extra bomb, just in case.
Now you really turned into a Wizrobe yourself.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, pretty much, like, I do understand, like, why do Wizrobes, like, shoot their magic beams, like, multiple times. It's very useful. Alright, now for this one, this is the only room to where, like, you can see the red bubbles. But thankfully, once you go in, just pretty much, like, hold, like, the, right button, and pretty much, like, yeah, you can leave the room before the red bubbles show up.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Alright,
these guys again.
Yeah, but thankfully you don't have to fight them. You just gotta try to get away as best you can. Okay, now for this part, you're gonna wanna, you're gonna wanna bomb down, but okay, it still worked. Yeah, pretty much I was gonna say, like, you don't have to come down here if you don't want to, but this is where the compass is at. So pretty much here's the compass, and that's where Zelda is at. Right on the top of, like, Ganon's left ear.
Okay.
Yep.
So...
Yep. I get hit? Yeah, I got hit. And just in case.
Yeah, get it ready.
I got hit. Oh, shoot. Okay, actually, you know what? This helps. Actually, no, I know what I can do. Alright, we gotta run away first. And then get out of here as fast as you can. Don't bother with these blue Wizrobes. You know what? I'll use it now. Whoop. Alright. Alright, that was my last potion, so pretty much I just gotta try not to get another game over. Get up here as fast as you can.
Go to the next room.
Don't tell me what to do, old man. I'll go to my room when I want to. Alright, yeah. Don't matter too much with these guys. Make sure. Okay, yeah, here.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, it was. Okay, now for this one. Okay, you're already gonna want to go up, but thankfully those are the normal bubbles. And, okay, so you're already gonna have to fight this guy, so I might as well do it right now. But before you take those stairs, make sure you go to the room into Ganon's right ear, because that's where the other last dungeon item is located. So we already got the silver arrows. So pretty much if you remember, like, what the other item from Dungeon 9 was in the first quest, then pretty much you'll know, like, what we are about to pick up soon. The red ring.
Oh, the ring, of course.
Yep. So pretty much like with the blue ring, now we have a much stronger defense.
Which we definitely need right now.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, and pretty much now that we killed Patrina and everything, or Patra, I should say, pretty much, like, yeah, now we can go ahead and get one step closer to Ganon.
Anytime, sitting there, he's smiling.
Alright, and pretty much like always, don't bother with these Wizrobes. Alrighty. Now we have one more petrify that we are gonna have to do, and yeah, this is the one where, like, yeah. So this is the one where, like, yeah, she spreads them out. And yeah, now we also have to deal with the fireballs as well, too. So, like I said, I already used up all my potions, so pretty much at this point, we just gotta try not to die. Alrighty, and hey, a fairy will take that. Alright, now, actually, there is another way for you to beat Ganon. This is kind of the cheap trick and such, so pretty much I showed off the quote-unquote legit way. And so pretty much for this one, I'll show you the other way you can actually beat Ganon, and pretty much a cheap way. So pretty much all you gotta do is stand in this corner and start slashing. As best you can. Yep, there you go, one hit. See how easy that was? So pretty much like if you don't feel like, you know, trying to play a guessing game on where Ganon is, pretty much you can either stand in this side, or pretty much stand over here and just pretty much start slashing away. That's all you gotta do.
And anyway, let's go in and finish the game.
Yep. Here we are, Princess Zelda. And pretty much like I said, seizure warning coming up. So for those that have epilepsy, cover your eyes. Thanks, Link. You're the hero of Hyrule. Finally, peace returns to Hyrule. This ends the story. For now. And there we go, we get the credits again. And pretty much just to prove that, like, yeah, we are actually done with the game for real this time. You are great, Bort. Yep. The end of Legend of Zelda. The end of Legend of Zelda 1. And pretty much even Nintendo was just like, yeah, almost like we're probably gonna make a sequel to this. And yeah, pretty much as you can see, we only died 3 times throughout the whole game, and that was only from the second quest alone. So that's actually very interesting because, like, in the save file that I used to practice this game, I only died 6 times. So pretty much I was able to, like, you know, only die like half when compared to my practice run. So that is very interesting. But pretty much,
it was.
It was.